Hello everyone, John here, welcome along, and I have just bought this little amp which is really cool. It's a Yamaha THR10. I'm sure you've heard about them, they're really great, everyone's using them. You can get some brilliant sounds from really good cleans to, you know, really heavy overdriven sounds. But I wanted to try and get like a Stevie Ray Vaughan sound, you know, like a bluesy sound, this type of thing. And I could find a few good sounds in the amp, but then I went into the editor and I found this really cool one, and I did a bit of tweaking. So I'm just going to show you now how I did that. If you've got one of these amps, or if you're thinking of buying one, really, they're really great. Really, you can play anything with them. So have a look at this, see if this helps you at all. All right, so here we are in the editor here. So this is the sound that we've got. So that's the effect. Now, what I did was a little tweak here on the delay, and I got this from someone on the internet. So if you just have a look at these settings here, you've got a delay on. Now the delay kind of, if I play, it's not really delaying anything, but it's just adding a little filter. So if you look at the time, if you set it this way, so first of all switch it on, all right, so 0.1 is the time, feedback is 3.0, the high cut is around 47.44, all right, and the low cut is 63, and the level is 7.1. So again, here's what it sounds like switched on. All right, now if I switch that off, it sounds a bit thinner, doesn't it? With it, gives it a bit of a fuller sound there, so that sounds good. Now how I got to this, I should say I've got a bit of spring reverb on as well. All right, so now the way I got to this was I started off with a blank setting like this, so the amp is totally at normal, and I downloaded these presets from the Yamaha website, so I'll try and find them. I'll put the link down below, and part of those presets was a custom British stack here, so this one. So I thought that was kind of a good beginning, kind of sounds a bit like Stevie Ray Vaughan sound. So then what I did was I added this delay, and then I made all those changes. So if I do that for you now, let me just, sorry, here's my little cheat sheet I've recorded, I've set. So if I go -1 and then 3.0, about 47, something like that. Something like that. And then this one, 64 and 7.1, something like that. Okay, let's see how it sounds now. Without it. Actually, that one sounds quite cool too, doesn't it? But that's what it sounds like with it. So it might sound a bit better. You know, it's up to you, see what you think. But that's a little tweak I did. And the only other thing I did was I just added, I think it was a spring reverb. That was quite a lot. So I think I just reduced that to around 3, something like that. And then I've changed that to that. So that sounds pretty good. And then I stored that in the preset. So what you can do is you can hold down number 2, or one of these buttons along here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it down for a second, and then it stores that preset into your amp. So there we go. So if you're playing with that sound, to me that sounds pretty authentic. Sounds good for a little amp. I think if you mic that up, if you put that through a PA, that would sound really good. But anyway, there we go. There's a little video on how to get that kind of sound through the Yamaha THR10. Do check out that. And oh, by the way, remember to check out my daily blues lick. I do a blues lick every day. So if you haven't had a look at that, I'll put a link above there somewhere. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.